Hi guys, Big Al here. Welcome back to my channel. Right, on today's video, I'm going to be discussing 5 spring fragrances. Spring just round the corner. Right, so I've got 5 here for you, based out my collection. Right, they'll be perfect in spring months. Okay, so I'm going to show these 5. Right, so it's just round the corner now. Everybody's going to up the game and start putting different fragrances on for the different season. Okay guys, so if you're interested, stick around after the intro and I'll see you in a minute. Cheers guys, thanks a lot. Okay guys, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Right then guys, the second video of the week. Ain't fantastic? Right, so here we go. We're going to be talking about 5 individual fragrances, perfect for spring. I'll be breaking down the notes for you, tell you what's inside the bottles, and we'll take it from there and see if we can put a good video together and give some choices to make. The good thing with it, this is maybe one that's a bit more expensive than the rest, but the rest are very affordable and they're fantastic. Okay guys, so what we're going to do, we're going to start off with the first one, which is going to be this one here. And this has been out for quite a while now. Paco Rabanne Pour Homme. As you can see at the back, look, the sprayer is built into the atomizer. So you haven't got to pull the top off, look, it's all built into one. And there's the bottom of the bottle, look. Logos on the front. You have to press this, what's this for a sprayer? A lot of juice comes out. Now this one, think of a nice green bar of soap that you used to get. When I was a kid, you used to put this green soap on, and the smell would make it smell clean and fresh. Most of the day I was at school. When this should, most of the time people wasn't wearing many fragrances then. You probably got Old Spice and Dupe, and at the time when I was at school, I was probably too young for them. So you always went to school smelling clean, you know, when your parents make you get cleaned up. And this green soap gives you this nice, fresh, clean smell. And it lasts most of the day, so you smell clean and fresh. And this reminds me of that in a nice way. You know what I mean? It has got a lot of notes in there to describe this fragrance, but this is what it reminds me of when I smell it. I've had it on my scent of the day today, and I've been going back for smells, and it's just as fresh now as what it was when I first put it on. Okay, guys? So then, I've got my notes down to the side of me here, guys, so if you excuse me if I keep looking, I ain't got the memory that good, so I have to keep checking my notes. Okay, so in the top notes, you've got rosemary, clary sage, and Brazilian rosewood, right? And this is like an 100ml bottle, and it's the EDT version. Right, in the mid, you've got lavender, geranium, and tonka beans. And in the base, you've got oat moss, honey, I don't know that was in there, musk and amber. And now all the notes for this fragrance. The batch code on this is 00271 for them who are interested in stuff like that. I bought this out from Notino a long while ago, but I've checked the prices out recently, still on the same website. And this is notino.co.uk. Okay, and this is when I was researching all this yesterday. This was £54 on Notino for the 100ml, and it is worth it. If it's a spring fragrance you want, and you want something that's going to last the day, really, don't look no further than one of these. It's fantastic. You know, if you just want to smell clean and fresh in an office, anywhere, you'll get nobody complaining that you smell bad with this on. So, give this one a thought, and we'll move on to the next one in a second. You want one last look at the bottle, look. Okay, guys, that's fantastic. Now then, let's look at this next one. This one here, right, is Ted Lapidus Boron. Now, I was late to the game with this one, I must admit. This is very much like a Pullman version of Kuros. If ever you smell Kuros, check this out. And this is, look at that, it's the typical 80s style bottle of fragrance. Just look at the style of that bottle, you know. And again, the sprayer is built into that, just like the first one. Because this was like how they built the fragrances back then. But now I can smell it in my room now. It just took over the room. It's got that many notes in there, right? I think you all fell asleep, but I will tell you all about the notes in here in a minute. Okay, so this is a very, once it settles down in your skin, it does remind you of Kuros a lot, this fragrance does. So for them guys who do like Kuros as a fragrance, you'll love this. But the good price, the good thing with this, guys, let me just check something there. This is just over 17 quid a bottle. You know what I mean? And that's an 100ml bottle. It'll last you ages, and you'll smell. Once it settles down on your skin, you'll smell like Kuros. You very much like it. You know, it's fantastic fragrance for the price. And I'll give the notes in this one, but bear with me, there's quite a few here. Okay, so the top notes, you've got pineapple, which I can't smell. Right, lavender, artemisia, Judah berries, basil, lemon, bergamot. And then the mid notes, you've got honey, incense, pine tree, rose, Brazilian rosewood, caraway, jasmine, Irish rose, lily of the valley. And then you've got the base, yes. So the base notes, tobacco, which I can't smell, right, patchouli, oak moss, amber, musk, sandalwood, tonka bean and cedar. I like about that. How many notes are in that? You know, I need to have a drink now because I'm my mouth's that dry. Okay, so again, for the money, guys, fantastic fragrance, perfect for spring as well. You know, you'll put this on, it'll last you all day. It'll project like a monster if you're not to put too much on. And people will say, God, that's really strong. So again, think of this one, guys. Now then, we're moving on to the third choice now, which is this one. Now, this came out, the original one came out in the 80s, but I prefer this one because it lasts forever on my skin. It's fantastic fragrance. It's Calvin Klein Eternity. I've got the big bottle here, look, 200ml. At the time when I bought this, there was a cracking deal on it, so I bought it, and I haven't looked back since. Look at how much juice I've used out there. You know, look. And it's honestly, it's brilliant. You know, it's fantastic fragrance. Last ages on my skin. It'll knock the original into fits. You can't compare the two. It's fantastic. So again, bear this one in mind because it's really that good. You know. So let me show you the bottom of the bottle. Look. Again, this is a built-in atomizer again, guys. This is a modern bottle, but they've still put the original atomizer on it. So consider that one. I'll put this down a bit because it's heavy, and I'll just let you know about the notes on this one. Right, you got top notes of sage, apple, ozonic notes. No idea what that is. The mid, you've got lavender, cypress, geranium, and nutmeg. Right, and the base, you've got suede, ambergris, cypriot oil, and Irish root. That's all the notes. Batch number is 9275. For them who like it. And this one, right, cost me for 100ml. It's on the tea now for £30, or less for a few pence. But don't forget, guys, you have to have postage and packaging onto that. So always bear that in mind. But they have a fantastic discounted website, website for your fragrances. So again, the ones I showed you so far, you could rock these in any of the springtime when you're putting your fragrances on. They'll serve you well, so bear that in mind. So on to this next one now. And now this is one I said that's probably the most expensive one. Is this bad boy here. Most people have heard this on the fragrance community. It's the Rosé by Mancera. Right? Nice looking bottle, look at that. Fits perfect in your hand. Some logo on the top, look. You got the sticker at the bottom. This one unscrews because this was the old style atomizer. The new one's got like a magnetic cap. Okay, so shoulder sprayer. And again, this is their take a little bit on Aventus, Creed Aventus. But again, I agree with what some of the reviewers have said on YouTube before. It does give its own different path. It doesn't stay true to the Aventus line if you're looking for that. It gives you a slight resemblance of it. Do you know what I mean? But I can't personally smell any pineapple in it. Do you know what I mean? But people said it's got pineapple. I can't smell it. Do you know what I mean? But I can smell the apple and the blackcurrant, but I can't smell the pineapple. But you know, maybe their nose isn't better trained than mine for things like this. So we'll go with the narrative, maybe that is pineapple in. Okay, so again, this house, guys, is known to have a great longevity on a lot of their fragrances. If you're starting to get into collecting fragrances and you come across this house, a lot of these fragrances are unisex. You know, you get a couple of them, you only need a couple of sprays and it'll last you all day. Two more than that, you'll be having anybody complain about how strong your fragrances. So they're known for that kind of fragrances, and they've got all sorts of fragrances, but they're mainly aimed at men and women, so there might be some of the notes in there that are a bit more feminine, and you might not want to choose, or you may choose them if you're not fussy about things like that. Give them a go. You know, I think you'll find some of their fragrances fantastic at Mancera. I mean, I've got this one now, but I do intend to get some more. You know, it's just, I've got that many fragrances I'm trying to collect, but you know, this is, I would recommend this one to anybody. I've showed this to people at work, and so again, like I said before, there's a lot of young lads, young women there, you know, and they've all smelt it, and they all think it's a good fragrance, and it smells quite nice. So I had positive feedback from the people at work. Okay, so again, bear that one in mind, guys, and I think we should have a good selection if you choose any of these to rock through spring. Okay, so put that one down 1 second. Now then, Mancera. The notes for this, in the top you've got Sicilian lemon, blackcurrant, bergamot, spices, and you got, it says you got spice notes. I don't know what spice notes are, but that's what it's got in there. In the mid you've got fruity notes, then you've got patchouli, water and jasmine, and then at the base you've got cedar, leather, sandalwood, vanilla, white musk and moss. So that's what's in that fragrance. The batch number, guys, is 20C0654. Right, it's an 125ml bottle. Again, I've had this off Notino before, and I checked the price on there yesterday. For the same size bottle, which is the EDP, you'll get £88, but that'll last you ages, and it just smells that good. You can tell it's quality stuff. There isn't many that come from France that don't smell really good. So give that one a chance. And then you've got the last one now. This one I've had since I first started collecting, and I can't praise this soap enough. In fact, my wife even likes this one. You know, out of mainly all the fragrance I own, she always says this one smells really good when you're wearing it, you know, and it's been out for donkey's years, you know, but it still sells bottles even today. And I'm always going out with new flankers, you know, but I'm going back to the original, and it's this one. Davidoff Water, you know, fantastic fragrance. You know, this has been around now for years and years. People have spoke about it a long time ago on, you know, their YouTube channels when they first started. And again, it's so fresh, these fragrances. This is like a take on Green Irish Tweed by Creed. Like, imagine walking through an Irish countryside. It just gives you that kind of vibe. And it's no different with this. It gives you that kind of fresh air, being out in the country vibe about it. But, you know, I would recommend anybody to try this fragrance. And I think once you've smelt it, it'll be one of them staple fragrances you'll keep. Just want to smell fresh and clean. And this is what people wear in the spring months, is these kind of fragrances, you know, because they perform well on your skin. They do well in the spring months. And this is what you hear a lot of YouTubers saying how different fragrances, you know, perform on your skin at different times of the year. And these are no exception, really. Well, you can wear this one all year round, I think. And well, most of these you can. But, you know, I put these out to a collection because I thought them perfect for spring. So if you like to change it up and have something for the new coming spring months, I would recommend any of these guys. Now let me just give you the notes on this before we finish. Right, you've got top notes, you've got rosemary, seawater, callon, green notes, coriander, lavender and mint. And then you've got, in the mid, you've got sandalwood, geranium, neroli, jasmine. And in the base, you've got amber, cedar, oak moss, musk, tobacco. Right? This is a citrus aromatic fragrance. That's what the class it has. You know. Batch number is 9249. Right? And it's 125 ml. You know. And you'll get this on Notino. Again, 24 quid for 125 ml. I mean, cheap as chips, but it's really that good. It's fantastic fragrance. I would dare anybody to buy that and say, I don't really like that. If they aren't, they're being fucking fussy, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? Sorry about the swearing, guys, but just pops out down again. Okay, so that's as far as I'm concerned, right? The number 5 I'm going to put to you today, guys. If you don't mind, try to like, share, and subscribe to this video. I would really appreciate it. I'm a new guy trying to get started, so any subscription or views or anything like that could help me out. I would really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And to all the people who've subscribed to my channel already, big thanks to you guys. You rock. Okay, so that's it from me today, guys. So I'll see you on the next video. I'm getting a little bit quicker at doing some of these videos now. Last one I had a little bit of trouble with recording equipment, so that's why it took a bit longer to get out. But hopefully we found out the problem now. And you'll see me in a minute, have to leave 4 to turn it off. But it's the only way at the moment I can get my videos done. And I try to entertain you in some way, guys. And as I promised, the personalities start coming out soon, and you'll start seeing a weirder side of me. Hopefully not too weird. Okay, guys? So that's it from me, Big Al. Have a great day, right? And if you're thinking of buying some of these, I promise you, you won't go wrong with it, guys. Okay? So, as I say, guys, have a great weekend coming up. And, you know, go and buy some more fragrances. That's what you all got to work for. Okay? So, see you later. All the best. Bye.